In this question, we're asked to use the binomial expansion to show that the square root of 1 plus 4x over 1 minus x is approximately this series here. So the first thing we need to do is we need to write this using powers. So we can have 1 plus 4x over 1 minus x to the power of 1/2. And now we can split this up as 1.4x to the half divided by 1 minus x to the half. And we can move this division to the numerator by writing it with a negative power. So we've got 1 plus 4x to the half multiplied by 1 minus x to the negative 1/2. And now we need to use the binomial expansion to expand out each of these. And we give them a formula for that in the formula booklet. This is where we have the 1 plus x to the n is equal to this expansion when the magnitude of x is less than 1. So if I copy and paste this, if we do this one in blue and this one in green, for our first one, we've got 1 plus 4x to the half, where we can see that the n would be 1/2, and the x term would map onto 4x. So now I just need to substitute each of these into the expansion, and we're told we only want it until the x squared term. So I only need to work out these 3 terms here. So this will be approximately 1 plus n multiplied by the x term plus n, which is 1/2, multiplied by n minus 1, so negative 1/2, over the 1 times the 2, times the x term squared. So we can tidy this up. We get the 1 plus the 2x, and we'll have 16x squared here. And then here we'll have negative 1/4 divided by 2. So this will be negative 1/8. So we want 16x squared divided by the negative 8. So this will give us negative 2x squared. And for our green term, we've got 1 minus x to the half, negative 1/2. So therefore, n will equal negative 1/2, and the x will map onto negative x. So this will be approximately the 1 plus n multiplied by the x term. Then we'll have n multiplied by n minus 1 multiplied by the x term squared, all divided by the 1 times 2. So we'll tidy this up. Negative 1/2 times negative x will give us positive x over 2. This negative x term squared will give us positive x squared. And then we'll have negative 1/2 times negative 3 over 2 will give us positive 3 over 4. And when we divide this by 2, we'll get 3 over 8. So we'll add 3 over 8 x squared. If we go back to the question, we multiplied these two together. So we need to multiply their expansions together. So we'll have the 1 plus 4x to the half multiplied by the 1 minus x to the negative 1/2. And I'm just going to write each of these in brackets. And remember in the question, we only want up to the x squared term. So we don't need to work out every possible combination. We need the 1 plus x over 2 plus the 3 over 8 x squared plus the 2x. And 2x times x over 2 will just give us x squared. And then we need negative 2x squared times 1. And any more combinations will increase that power beyond x squared. So we just need to tidy this up. We've got the constant term, the x terms, and the x squared terms. So we've got 1 plus the 5x over 2, and then negative 2x squared plus 1x squared will give us negative x squared, plus the 3x will give us minus 5 over 8x squared. And that's what we're asked to show here. Okay? And then for part B, we're told that a student substitutes x equals 1/2 into both sides of the approximation shown in part A, in an attempt to find an approximation to root 6. Give a reason why the student should not use x equals 1/2. So we can see in the formula booklet that the expansion is only valid when the magnitude of the x term is less than 1. So if we go back to our question, the x term here is 4x. So the magnitude of this 4x term must be less than 1. So the magnitude of x must be less than 1/4. But we're trying to substitute x equals 1/2. And 1/2 is greater than 1/4. So the expansion would not be valid. And for part C, substitute x equals 1/11 into both sides to obtain an approximation to root 6. So if we substitute 1/11 into the left-hand side, then we'll have the square root of 1 plus 4 multiplied by 1/11 divided by 1 minus 1/11. Now we can tidy this up. We've got 1 plus 4/11 over 11/11 take away 1 over 10/11. And we're taking the square root. And I can work this out on my calculator. So we'll have the square root of 1 plus 4/11 divided by 10/11. And this will give us root 6/2. Now if we substitute this into the right hand side, I'm going to store 1/11 in my calculator as a variable. So if I go to variable and I want to enter a as 1/11, then we'll have 1 plus 5/2 times a minus 5/8 a squared. And this will give us 1183/968. And to find an approximation to root 6, I'll multiply both sides by 2. And when I work this out, I get approximately 1183/484. Okay?